Good morning dear students, welcome once again. In our last class we have discussed about the differences that a society does in the growing up of boys and girls. Girls are given dolls to play with, boys are given toy guns, helicopter, aeroplane, like those things. Girls are taught to speak softly, whereas boys are taught to be rough and tough. Boys usually do the things, usually does the work of outside, whereas girls used to do household chores or household works, right? So these are the basic differences. Moreover, we have also defined identity. Okay, devalued, double burden and all these terms, right? Yes, now we have discussed about 80% of the chapter, only 20% is being left out with. So let's begin. Another question coming to your way. We are discussing the question answers. So in continuation with that, let's see the second question. It states housework is invisible. Invisible means which can't be seen. Invisible. Visible, which can be seen. Invisible, hidden, not seen. Okay? So housework is invisible and unpaid work. That means it is a kind of work for which people are not, or women are not paid for. Housework is time consuming, as well as housework, all the household activities takes a lot of time, right? Yes. So write in your own words. You have to write in your own words what is meant by terms invisible, physically demanding and time consuming, which means you have to define all these three terms, okay, in your own words, right? Yes, these three words are invisible, physically demanding and time consuming. Moreover, give one example of each. You have to give one example also of each based on household tasks. So based on household tasks, you have to give one example undertaken by women in your home. That means you have to give the example of women basically, okay, or an example from the household activities only. Clear? Yes. So the first word is invisible. Invisible means things which cannot be seen. I have already told you the meaning of invisible means things which cannot be seen, which cannot be observed, which cannot be seen by the eyes. Invisible. Example, the household work is invisible. Mind you, household work is invisible, which can be seen only when it is not done. If your household works are done, everything is neat, clean, tidy, everything is in order, nobody sees it. But when it is not done, when everything is scattered, everything is lying here and there, everything is in chaotic fashion or in chaotic fashion, everything is misarranged, everything is disarranged, then you can see, oh my God, my clothes are not in proper position, my shoes are lying here and there, right? So the household work is invisible, which can be seen When household work or activities are not done, then anyone can see that okay, household activities are not done. But when it is done, nobody takes care of it, nobody notices it, right? Our society is somewhat like that. Another term, physical demanding. As the name suggests, physical demanding means which demands hard work. Physical, your physique, right? So demands hard work and efforts, which needs your effort and hard work are physical demanding, right? So physical demanding means the work or the activity which demands hard work and efforts. Okay. Example of it, we are framing a sentence, that's it, okay? As you are making sentences in English, so physical demanding is the term. So example of one is cleaning of floors and washing of clothes. These two kinds of work, cleaning of floors and washing of clothes, are physically demanding works. That means these need efforts and hard work, isn't it? So cleaning floors, washing up of clothes are physically demanding works, right? So we are putting an example, we are framing a sentence, simple, okay? By framing a sentence, we define the actual meaning of that word. Moreover, we have also defined those words in a single sentence by using the words, okay? Yes. Now the third term is time consuming. That means which takes a lots of time, or which take up lots of time, spell, or you can say period. Period means also time, right? So work which takes a lot of period or spell to be completed, or time consuming means simple, you can define work which takes a lot of period. Time we can't write because that is the thing only we need to define. So whenever we need to define some term, that word can't be written, okay? Another word or synonym needs to be written, okay? Clear? Yes. So the word time consuming work which takes a lot of period or spell to be completed. For example, cooking is time consuming work. Okay, so from these examples, I don't think there will be any problem, right? This completes your second question. Okay, housework is invisible and unpaid work. Housework is time consuming. You have to define invisible, okay, apart from that time consuming and physically demanding, right? And you have to frame a sentence also, giving an example, putting an example, keeping these terms or word inside it, okay? So I have framed the sentences, simple one, okay? Yes. So these are easy things to do. Another question says, make a list of toys and games that boys typically play, and another for girls. That means you have to make a list of things which boys play, and you have to make a list of games which girls play. Simple, very simple activity. So the games and the toys that boys typically play are cars, toy guns, cricket, football. These are the names of games: cricket, football, hockey, kabaddi, etc. Okay, these are the games usually society consider as the games of boys. Okay, moreover, the toys and games that girls typically play are kitchen set, right? Doll, teddy, badminton, skipping. So these are some of the games. So some of the games and some of the toys that are meant for girls. If we are going to talk about the society, right? So these are the games and toys that are meant for boys and girls. I have separated it. You can also do one thing. Put a straight line where you write boys, where you can write girls. Games that girls play, games that boys play, like that you can also carry out your own activity. Different people have different answer. Okay, another question is attached to it. If there is a difference between two lists, suppose if there is a difference, if those two lists are not same, can you think of some reasons why this is so? Now you have to give the reason, okay, why it is so. So I have written the reasons for this difference, The first one, mentality of the society. Mentality of the society means society thinks that the games which need lot of hard work and courage are meant for boys' game, isn't it? Like kabaddi. Kabaddi needs power, strength. So these are the games for boys. Boys have strength, stamina, courage, like that. Okay, society thinks like that. So mentality of the society is the first reason for the difference. Another reason for a difference is physical appearance of the body. Obviously, girls are known to be soft from the body, whereas men or boys are considered to be tough, to be very hard, strong, isn't it? Yes, because from science also you might have learned that there are different structure of the body. Moreover, there are different hormones acting in the body of male or female, because of which such characteristics are there. Okay, so first reason of difference is mentality of the society. Another reason for difference is physical appearance of the body. Right? Based on which we make a difference between boys and girls. And the third reason for difference is the thought that girls need to talk softly and boys need to be tough. If the boy is using rough language, it is okay. But if the girl is using rough language, it is not okay. The society tells us about that. Okay? Society says something like that. It's not we who make the rules, right? It's not depend on a person thought. It depends on society thought. Majority of the people of the society thinks, right? Yes. So these are the reasons for difference. The mentality of the society, the physical appearance of the body, and the thought that girls need to talk softly and boys need to be tough. These are the reasons because of which there is a difference in the list of toys and games of boys and girls. Okay? Yes. Now, your question answer got finished. So let's see some of the internal questions. Okay, the first question is, why domestic workers' wages are often very low? That means why domestic workers' wages, why domestic workers' salary are often very low. Wages means salary. Why domestic worker salary is very low? Just because people are not giving value to domestic work. People does not give value to household work. Okay? Yes, that is the basic difference. Wages are low because or as domestic workers' salary, domestic workers' wages are very low. Okay? Yes, that is the point of difference. Coming on to the next question. Mention the most important activity on the Samoan Islands in 1920s. What is the most important activity of the Samoan Islands in 1920? Yes, it is fishing. Boys usually as soon as they reach the age of 9, they go for fishing trips or they start going for fishing, right? Moreover, Samoa is an island. So if it is an island, water is everywhere. So this is the most suitable activity for any people living anywhere on the island, right? So it is the fishing which is most important activity on the Samoan Island. Question is very simple, very easy. Another question, why do girls like to go school together in groups? Usually these days also you see girls going in groups. If they are moving from one place to another, they are going in groups. Why? What is the reason? The reason is they are feared. Okay, they are feared of being attacked or they are being teased. Teased means irritated. So because of fear of being teased, being irritated, or by being attacked. So because of fear of being attacked by somebody or because of fear of being teased by somebody, they used to go together in groups. Okay, because of fear of being attacked or because of fear of being teased, the girls usually go to school together in groups. Clear? Yes. The word teased means irritated. Okay? Yes. Now, another question coming to your way. How are domestic workers treated by their employees? How domestic workers are treated by their employees? Okay, how they are treated? They were not given respect by the employees. Okay, so your answer is despite. Despite means in spite of hard work of domestic workers, despite hard work of domestic workers, their employees do not show much respect. Their employees do not show much respect towards them. They always talk to them in a rough way. Okay? Yes, so this is the answer of this question. Coming on to another question. What are expected responsibilities of women in the family? Suppose if a woman is inside a family or if a woman is living in a family, what are her works? What are her expected responsibilities? Her expected responsibilities are taking care of small children, taking care of parents, okay, washing up of clothes, cleaning up of houses. These are the expected responsibilities of women in the family. Okay? Yes, so these are the expected responsibilities of women in the family. The society says like that, obviously. Housework, caregiving task, okay? Housework, caregiving task, looking after children, taking care of children, moreover taking care of elders, sick person also, etc. are the responsibilities of women. So housework, all the household chores, all the house related work, cleaning, cooking, okay, washing, moreover caregiving tasks, actual responsibilities, or you can say these are the expected responsibilities of women. Clear? Yes. So these are the responsibilities of a women. Now another question coming to your way. Why society devalues the work of housewife? Why the society devalues, not giving the value to the work of housewife? I have already told you when I was discussing the log note that just because they were not being paid for it, just because no wages, no salary is being paid for taking care of house, for doing household works, for doing household chores, that's why society devalues the work of housewife. Okay, society devalues the work of housewife because they are not paid for it. Okay, so society devalues the work of housewife because they are not paid for it, in fact. Okay, clear? Yes. Now these are your homework, okay, which you need to do. So note down your homework. First question is, what are expected responsibilities of women in the family? That means you have to write about the expected responsibilities of women in the family. What are the expected responsibilities of women? What are the expected responsibilities of a girl in the family? Mind you, these should be expected responsibilities, right? Another thing is, another question, make a list of toys and games that boys typically play. That means you have to make a list of toys and games that boys typically play and another for girls. That means you have to make a list of toys and games that boys and girls play. Toys will be different, games will be different. Okay? Yes. If there is a difference between two lists, if there is a difference between these two lists, can you think of some reasons? You have to give a reason also why there is a difference in the list that make the list different. Okay, you have to give an appropriate reason for it. I have already discussed each and every questions. Now it's up to you. Moreover, one homework I have not added. You have to learn all the question answers by heart, and you have to learn the question answers in detail. Okay. This also you can note it down. Kindly note it down. Learn all the question answers. Mind you, whatever the question answers I have discussed from the very beginning, you have to get it learned by heart, because by that time when the school gets opened up, I am definitely going to ask the question answers and everything. Okay, right now you are giving the examination in objective type, but subjective type can also not be neglected, can't be overseen. Okay, so you have to learn all those question answers. Ample time is there. Be serious towards your studies and start reading. Okay, start reading. Those students who are not reading in their home seriously. So it's a request as well as it's an order for some students. Kindly start preparing. Kindly start reading the things seriously in your home. Okay, so Next time onwards, I am going to come up with another chapter. Okay, but till then, you keep reading, keep enjoying, keep learning, because it is the learning that makes you to grow further. Okay, it's the education that really makes a difference in your life, mind you. So keep working, keep learning. Have a nice day. Have a wonderful day. Bye.